Alright, there we go. Good. Alright, so let's keep on going.
So remember, you want to roll forward just a tiny bit, check your brakes. So right off the chocks, because the examiner is going to be looking for that.
Okay.
Yeah. And just pull your power back a little bit, Mark. There you go. Then you can, yeah.
Want to face the tower.
Yeah.
So information echo, request Alpha 5 for runway 3. Great Falls ground, Cherokee 90690 Whiskey at Holman Aviation is ready to taxi with information echo for
west departure.
For our westbound departure, 90 Whiskey.
License 02, Great Falls Tower, wind 09005, gust 12. Fly runway heading, runway 3, clear for takeoff.
Okay, so it's probably the same guy working
Cherokee
ground.
90690 Whiskey, Great Falls ground, runway 3, taxi via Alpha 5, departure frequency 128.6, squawk 0165.
Squawk 0165, taxi to runway 3 via Alpha to Alpha 5. 90 Whiskey. I wasn't sure if I needed to say much more.
Nope, no, you're good.
Alright.
And I am going to tell him that we'd like to stop at the VOR checkpoint. Ground 90 Whiskey, we'd like to stop for just a minute at the VOR checkpoint.
Cherokee 90 Whiskey, would you like the north VOR checkpoint or the south VOR checkpoint?
We'll take the north VOR checkpoint.
Cherokee 90 Whiskey, approved as requested.
90 Whiskey, thanks.
Not a problem.
Alright, so when we get down here, Mark, to where that little circle is with the arrow on it.
Are you going to want to make a stop? Or...
That's 1, I got it. This is 2, so I put it on ident over here.
Okay.
Okay, so that's good. And right, coming up right here, see the circle?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're going to stop right there. So 3 ways we can check the VORs. One is a VOR checkpoint, like this.
So just stop like right here?
Yeah, see where it says
contact departure.
2.9 nautical miles? 2.9 nautical miles. And we are on the 030 radio, or 2102 to the station, 030 from the station.
Uh-huh.
And so if we turn this to 030, you can turn that one. 030.
Okay.
Yep. And needle centers. Needle centers.
From the VOR?
Yep.
Fairly center there.
Yep, so still just about -0. So then what we do is we go in here and there's a VOR check here. So it's a VOR checkpoint. You can taxi if you want. And then I put VOR number 1, variation ±0, 2 is ±0. I sign my name, which is required by regulation.
Uh-huh.
And F030 degree radio.
that feels good.
Yeah. 4-man's air conditioner.
Yep. Efficient.
Yep. So let's pull the power back just a little more. Right.
Yeah.
So you can keep your heels right on the floor and kind of stay off the brakes.
Yeah. See here.
Ow, 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 ow. Little sucker just stung me.
It just gets stung?
Yeah. I'm allergic to bees.
Oh, really?
I don't think that was a bee. It was a baby one.
You alright?
Like a rattlesnake, the venom is worse than... Yeah, I'm okay.
Alright, we're just gonna...
Oh, that hurts.
You okay?
Yeah, oh yeah. See that little...
I'm just trying to check for it.
Yeah, it's okay. You can't really see it.
I can kind of see the redness, though.
Yeah, it just feels like there's a little... I'm sure his stinger is in there.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah, that's what they do. They lose it, and then I understand that's the end of them.
That's the end of them, yep. That sucks, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not really precluding anything, so...
We're good.
Well, just here. Alright. Make a double check for everything here. Alright. Brake set. Alright. Car repeat.
Not much drop there, but there is a little bit.
Yeah. Vacuum pressure, like a decent.
4.9 to 5.1.
And then pitot heat, engine gauges, still waiting for the oil temperature to get up there. But
Yep, it's up in the bottom of the green.
But
it's good.
in the green nonetheless.
Yeah.
Okay. And so throttle back to idle. Okay. And gotta check the control surfaces. Alright. Flaps, trim. Alright. And trim, mixture, carpet cold, fuel pump on, landing light. Well, I'll do that when we do the lift check. Fuel selector, we'll see windows and the door.
I'll grab it in a second.
Signals, radios, and nav aids, squawk on altitude. Alright.
Okay.
That all looks good. So lift check, lights, instruments. That's pretty decent.
Good. Mag compass.
We're sitting at about 0.6. Right there.
Okay.
So 1, 2, and 3005 on altimeter, all three set. Let's see, lift, lights, instruments, trim.
Yep. F.
F is fuel and flaps. Do we?
Yep. So fuel is just the pump. Make sure it's on. Yeah.
And then do you want
flaps? Yeah. Let's go 10 degrees.
All right. Flaps, and then trim is set. Takeoff time is 1:30. The transponder.
Yep. So trim, transponder, and takeoff time.
Okay.
Good.
All of it is set. We're good to go.
Yep. I'll get the door when we're cleared off.
Sounds good. How's your arm?
Yeah, good. It's not stinging too badly.
Yeah. That sucks. Jeez, how unlucky.
Yeah, I got desensitized for... Yeah, that was just a little guy, so...
Yeah, wasn't a full-on.
Yeah. But it's like somebody sticks you with a needle, you know?
Sucks.
Yeah. Well, I got stuck with a needle this morning, so...
Uh-huh. Great Falls Tower, Cherokee 90690 Whiskey is ready for takeoff on runway 3 at Alpha 5.
Cherokee 90690 Whiskey, Great Falls Tower. wind 05010, runway 3 at Alpha 5, cleared for takeoff, west departure approved.
West departure approved, ready for takeoff, or clear for takeoff on runway 3 at Alpha 5. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Alright, so still taking a look here, nobody's coming.
Nobody coming, those C-130s are not one to
So
run.
he said the wind is 050.
At 10.
Yeah, so we can expect right away, we can expect a
crosswind.
Right crosswind, right? Yep, there you go.
Alright.
And look at that, pretty close.
Pretty darn close.
Heading, carpet, flaps are set, trim is set.
Everything is set up.
Gauges,
Airspeed.
Gauges look good.
Airspeed's up.
Airspeed's alive, yep. So when it gets a little squirrely like that, Mark, you can pull it off. And then if you need speed, you can stay right in ground effect. But then climb a little bit.
We'll just get up.
Yeah. No convection today.
Yep, just a little bit.
Alright, so looking at the VOR, we said that was on about the 280 radio, right?
Yeah. Which way does our tower want us to turn here?
Yeah, left. Because he said west departure approved, so west.
We'll just head off then?
Yeah. And the standard traffic pattern would be left turns, so unless he says make right turns, we can.
Which way do we want to?
Yeah. So let's put 280 in here. Oops. There's 2728. Yep. So you can see the needle's on the left, right? Let's set up an intercept here. There's 28. We got to set up like a 30-degree intercept.
90 Whiskey, contact departure.
Contact departure, 90 Whiskey.
So let's turn to a heading of about 240.
240? All right.
Yeah, or 250.
Where are we going to climb to? What do you think?
6,500.
Great Falls departure, Cherokee 90690 Whiskey is with you, passing 4,500. Climb 6,500 for westbound departure.
Cherokee 90690 Whiskey, Great Falls departure, radar contact.
90 Whiskey.
There you go.
Too far, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit too far. So we can set up a 45 or 50 degree intercept, but there's no need to fly like this and like that, right, to get on our course line. We can just kind of ease our way onto it.
Ease into it.
Yeah, so we have wind's coming out at 050, so it should be a little bit of a tailwind here. And we've got a fairly steep intercept set up, but what I wanted to do was get on the radio so you can see how this works. So we have a from indication, right? And if we want to see where we are from the VOR now, here's our number 2. We can turn this so that needle centers. We're going to be north of the VOR.
Great Falls, citation 915 Mike Pop, 14,000 Echo.
Citation 19015 Mike Papa. Fraction citation 9015.
So we're on the 340 radio, so we're over here. We still have to go all the way over there.
Fraction, make it 270. Vector for visual approach to runway 3. Descend and maintain 10,000.
Now the 10,000, the 270 heading, we'll expect runway 3 for 915 Mike Pop.
So as we get closer, Mark, you'll see this needle start to. We got a good signal. The flag is up there. If we get into sort of a null zone, let's see, like here, and it goes like that, that means we've got no signal. That little flag there.
Okay, gotcha.
Right? And we're not going to the VOR. We don't want to go to the VOR. We want to go away from it, right? So we want that from flag. And we're making good progress here. We're on the 315 degree radial, so we're right there. We're getting closer. What else was I going to tell you? So check your checklist for climb checks.
For a climb check. Reduce power below 2600 within 5 minutes. Check heading indicated with magnetic compass.
Yeah, so we're not going to do that. The power at this altitude is always below 2600. But just before that is, oh, you can't see it. It's tucked up under your, but it says 1,000 feet or so above the airport. You can turn off the fuel pump.
Yeah, I was just going to do this.
There's no landing light. There's no rush, but
Geez, getting bumpy out here.
yeah, it is bumpy. Just want you to get in the habit. Yeah, as summer pops up here, and we get all this heating of the earth. You know, we go across light fields, dark fields. You get all these convective currents. So
Yeah. Wow.
yeah, you can see probably maybe some thunderstorms this afternoon.
Yeah. Probably.
And if we were in an airplane with a little longer wing, we wouldn't rock and roll so much.
Alright, we're getting up there to about 6.5.
Yeah, we're getting up there. So, and you can see our needle is coming in. We're 5 miles from the VOR.
So,
And our ground speed,
Citation 5 Mike Papa, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, not Mike Pop.
our ground speed is not going to be very good until we're going either pretty much directly to or directly from the VOR.
yeah.
So when we're crossing radials, it's not all that great. And as the needle comes into the center, we want to work our way over
So we keep it in the center.
280 heading.
Okay.
And so,
Let's see.
yeah,
Almost.
you can go ahead and lead it a little bit. Otherwise, we'll fly like right across our highway.
Yeah.
There you go. 280. 280.
Yeah, my bad.
That's what we got
I
set
forget
there.
what we're looking for.
Yep.
Alright, there's 280.
Okay. So, just looking at our chart here, we're tracking the 280 radio, and you can see Fairfield is right out by freeze out. And if we look out there, we can see freeze out.
See freeze out, okay?
Yep. So we know, you know, this is the visual flight rules, so.
Yeah.
But if we keep this needle centered, that will,
Citation 5 Mike Papa, Great Falls Airport, 1 o'clock, 12 miles.
that will,
Right, 5 Mike Pop.
Citation 5 Mike Papa, cleared visual approach to runway 3, enter right base, contact.
allow us to compensate for wind drift without really worrying about what it is. So. Because in order to hold that needle in the center, we'll have to make a little bit of an adjustment left or right.
Yeah.
And so if you see your needle starting to go left, you want to go left a little bit. That's like our highway. So if it's left, we need to go left.
Need to go left, okay.
Yeah. And the heading for that radio is 280. So
Need to get back on track here.
there you go. See it starting to go left there? Yeah.
Great Falls approach, November 182 Delta Alpha. We are approximately 40 miles southwest with information echo landing.
November 182 Delta Alpha, Great Falls approach, same type aircraft.
Skylane 182.
Skylane 182,
Yeah.
Skylane 2 Delta Alpha, squawk 0166.
Squawk 0166, Roger, 182 Delta Alpha.
Like I said, we should have a little bit of a tailwind. Our ground speed's 113 knots.
Yeah.
Probably like 100 1.2, 20, close to 125, 130 miles an hour. Doesn't seem like that.
Never tell from up here.
So, and then slowing it down is good, which is what you did. So we have a maneuvering speed here of 129 miles an hour at max gross weight. As the weight goes down, the maneuvering speed will come down. And what maneuvering speed does is it will allow the airplane to stall in rough air before it breaks up. So if we are above maneuvering speed, we could structurally damage the airplane.
Don't want to do that.
Yeah. Before it stalls. So no, we don't want to do that. And see if you can work your way back up to 6,500.
Yeah, I lost a little bit there.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have very far to go. We're halfway there, roughly. But on the check ride and the cross-country stuff, and is your hand nice and loosey-goosey there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not right now, but
Yep. But sometimes you get tight in your hand, and then you get tight all over.
yeah.
There you go. Yeah. So we want to work on that. Plus or minus 200 feet. The less, the better. All right. So we're 14, almost 15 miles, and we said the traffic pattern was about 5,000 feet, right? So we have 1,500 feet to lose. So there's a quick and dirty way to figure out when you need to start your descent. 15, big 15, first two numbers of our the altitude we need to lose. In fact, it really would work out to 1.5 times 4.
1.5 times 4, that's
Be about 6 miles out.
Yeah.
We need to start our descent. So when we get to about 20, we can start our descent.
Okay, sounds good.
Following 2 Delta Alpha, safe position.
Now we're gaining altitude a little
We're
bit more.
8,000, approx 32 miles southwest, 182 Delta Alpha.
Following 2 Delta Alpha, Roger. I'm not receiving any transponder from you. Reset squawk 0166.
Squawk 3166, Roger.
4166.
182 Delta Alpha.
They say 3166? Alright. So what we're going to do about traffic patterns...
Following 2 Delta Alpha, squawk 0166. I'm sorry, I was on the other line.
0166.
Yeah.
Squawk 0166, 182 Delta Alpha.
Yep. So not too big a correction.
Yeah, not too big.
Yep. Alright, so traffic patterns at 5,000. If we descend to 5,500, we can fly over the airport and check the wind.
Okay.
Right? Other than at traffic pattern altitude, so about 500 feet above traffic pattern altitude.
Trying to get back on course here.
Yeah. So rather than, there you go. 5,000. Let's descend to 5,500.
Alright.
We'll fly over the airport, and I just happen to know there's a windsock about midfield on this side of the runway.
So we're at like 20 now. So
you can start your descent slowly. About 500 feet per minute is a good rate of descent, and you can achieve that by, as long as the air is smooth, you can just push the nose over and descend, take whatever airspeed you got. But if the air is rough, yeah, we want to back the power down a little bit. So you're doing...
Cherokee 9 Whiskey, moving to Great Falls, Tulsa, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
I could not pick that up.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, 90 Whiskey, talk to you in a bit.
Skyline 2 Delta Alpha, I'm still not receiving a transponder. Report a beam cascade.
So, yeah, he said squawk VFR.
I heard that much. I couldn't hear anything else. That was
Yeah.
Reported beam Cascade 182 Delta Alpha.
So we need, you've gone 15 degrees right, so let's take her back to the left a little bit. And drop down to another 500 feet. 22 miles.
working our way down here.
Skyline 2 Delta Alpha, I'm receiving a transponder now, no mode C, however. Ident.
Ident 182 Delta Alpha.
Okay, coming up on 5,500 feet. Let's do our before landing check.
Skyline 2 Delta Alpha, radar contact 10 miles west of Cascade. Disregard that.
Fuel pump.
And make sure you're number 3.
Phillips, gas.
Runway 3,
Lights.
182 Delta Alpha.
Lights.
Undercarriage.
Undercarriage.
Mixtures.
And then the
Still right
mixture
here.
decent. Alright, we're at 5,500 feet there. So this is Freeze Out Lake here?
That's freeze out, yeah. Yep, so we should make an announcement here, 122.9. Fairfield traffic, Cherokee 90690 Whiskey is going to overfly the airport 5,500 feet. Check the wind for landing, Fairfield. Alright, so airport, I think rather than 26.5, I think it's 25.6.
Okay. Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
We're right over the top of it.
Yeah, see the windsock? Not quite?
Quite.
Okay, so the wind is out of the south, generally. So let's fly out here. We can make a right turn, come back around, enter the downwind for a... No. We don't want to do that. We want to... Let's fly, we'll drop down out here to 5,000 feet, and we can make a turn back over the airport midfield.
Okay.
Fairfield traffic, Cherokee 9690 Whiskey is just to the west of the field. We're going to fly back toward the field, enter midfield, crosswind for left downwind, runway 18, Fairfield. So you can turn around anytime now.
Alright.
And we want to be careful out here because you get a lot of geese.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
Yeah.
So which heading are we going to be wanting to look for?
We're going to fly back across the airport.
Alright.
See how kind of hard that is to see?
Yeah, I can't even see it out there right now.
Yeah. So you see that shiny thing down the field? Head toward that, Mark. That shiny thing right there.
I see here. Trying to look.
Yeah, head down toward the pond here.
Okay.
And as you do that, yeah, you can pull your power back a little bit, like 23, and boom. Right, so you see those white buildings down there? See the, on the other side of the road?
I got it, I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to go straight across midfield. This is called a midfield crosswind. So we want to maintain about 5,000 here. Fairfield traffic, Cherokee 969, Sir Whiskey is setting up for midfield crosswind for left downwind, runway 18, Fairfield.
Oh, right about in here?
Yeah, right about in here. Go just a little further and you can see the windsock on the other side of the runway?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, looks like it's a darn good crosswind right now.
Uh-huh. We're going straight in.
Yeah. So we're going to cross here. You want to give yourself time to enter a downwind. Before landing checks are done. Fairfield traffic, Cherokee 969 Sir Whiskey is midfield, left crosswind for left downwind, runway 18, Fairfield.
Alright, so when do you recommend making that turn there?
Anytime now is good. Yeah.
Alright, sounds good. Left, right, clear.
Okay, we're going to set it up just like we normally do.
What's the heading I'm looking for on this runway?
It's going to be 18, so 36 right here. So you can get your carb heat. Power back to 18, 2 notches of flaps. And we're really wide, so you can turn base anytime here.
Okay.
Yep. Actually, don't normally do this, but let's reduce the flaps by... we'll just do a normal landing here for one, test the wind. But let's reduce the flaps by 10.
Alright.
Feel that sink? That's why we don't normally do that. So looking out here in final.
Oh, God, see anything out there?
Okay. So power back a little bit. Yeah, want to slow her down. Looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good, but we got a much shorter runway than we do over at Great Falls, right?
Oh man, I overdid that one by a bunch.
Well, yeah, that's partially, Mark, because the wind is pushing us off that way.
Pushing us off
Yeah,
there.
so power back, power back, power back, power back.
Power's all the way back.
Okay, that's all we can do. So we want to slow her down to 85. There we go. Coming in right here, and look down the runway.
Looking down the runway.
Yep. Look at us float. There we go. Look at that. Direct crosswind. So go ahead. Go ahead. Push. Power. Carb heat. There you go. Push. Whip it a right rudder.
Alright.
Yep. And take her off here. Interesting, huh?
That's a new perspective for sure.
Yeah. But that's why you have to be able to get her down, get her stopped. If we land long, and down here we got some power lines, you'll see them here in a second.
Yep, I got them.
There are some red balls on them, and look at this, if we drift to the right, we got that to contend with. Yeah, so it's an interesting little airport here.
No kidding, wow.
Yeah. And that's another reason, you can go ahead and take out the first 10 degrees.
Right.
But that's another reason why we don't want to take the flaps out too early, you know? We're more worried about being able to get above it than no rush to take the flaps out.
Yep.
Yep, so you can turn crosswind anytime. That's it. Keep your climb going, about 85. There you go.
Yeah. And that was a 118.360?
Correct, yep.
All right.
Fairfield traffic, Cherokee 969 Whiskey is left downwind, runway 18 Fairfield. And so if you went to about 4,800, that would put us about 800 above the ground. So let's see if we can do a short field. That's going to mean full flaps. And sometimes in a crosswind, we like to use less flaps than more. But there you go. So power can come back to 23. That's it.
At the end of the runway.
So let's go carb heat and 2 notches. We got a situation where we got a crosswind and it's a little gusty. So we may, we're going to slow it down on final for short field.
Okay.
But we may, I may need to reach up and grab the power, so.
Okay.
Yep, but you're good right now. 85 is good, and let's turn, we got 45 back to the runway, so.
Yeah, just losing a little bit of power here.
Yep. So, pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. Fairfield traffic, Cherokee 969 Whiskey's turning left base, runway 18 Fairfield. We'll be touch and go. Your wing's really important at these airports because there's no tower, nobody looking out for us. Make sure we don't have, traffic on final or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to nail the airspeed, so power back. Power back.
Okay, power's back.
Yep, all the way back here. And let's go full flaps.
All right.
So we got telephone wires here. We got that ditch, and we got a fence over there. So I'm going to trim it a little bit, nose up. Now you can see we're starting to sink, so we may need to come back in with a little bit of power.
Okay.
Look at our speed, right down kind of at the bottom, right? So I'm going to adjust the speed here. Power off. And boom. Simulate heavy braking.
All right.
Aileron in. Oh, nice and easy, nice and easy. Back on the yoke. Flaps out. Take the flaps out. There you go.
All right.
So that's the soft field technique is, there we go. So we got to come back on the yoke. And, alright, so let's do a short field takeoff.
Okay, so is that just with full...
Yeah, so carb heat goes in. Two notches of flaps.
Alright.
Yep, full power, hold the brakes. Want to make sure everything's running okay. Everything looks good. Engine gauge is better than 2250 RPMs.
Okay.
Okay, release the brakes all at once. Neutral on the, sorry, didn't mean to push so hard.
That's good.
But neutral on the, because you can see we're not accelerating real fast. Get the speed up here. Yep, hold it right forward there. There we come. 60.
Okay. Make it up. And clear the power lines.
Yeah, but look at our speed right down there.
Still low, but...
yeah, so looking for 74 on the speed. That'll give us our best angle of climb. But so you can see somebody, trying to take off midway down the runway there, or not understanding the performance of the airplane. We said we needed almost 1,300 feet to take off. That's just about half of that runway, and that wasn't even for a short field takeoff, So yeah, you can get some of your flaps out there.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, But, so, it's real life. Telephone wires and that grain elevator. Yeah, so let's hold 85 here, and we can turn crosswind. Fairfield traffic, Cherokee 9690 Whiskey's turning left crosswind, runway 18 Fairfield. Are you having to pull, Mark, or?
Yeah, I'm pulling a little bit, but...
Give you a little nose up trim there.
Probably turn downwind here, Bree.
Yeah.
Alright.
Usually on the crosswind, just enough to level your wings, check for traffic, and then downwind. So why don't we just do a let's do this. Let's just do a low approach, and we'll do it with 2 notches of flaps. And what I'd like you to do is just fly down the runway.
Fly down the runway?
Yeah, compensating for the crosswind.
Oh, alright.
Okay.
That's fair.
And yeah, this altitude is good here.
Oh, yeah, we're climbing up and I need to pull back power.
Yeah. Fairfield traffic, Cherokee 9690 Whiskey's left downwind, runway 18, touch and go, Fairfield. So sometimes you get some ag planes out here, and they don't even talk to anybody. Sometimes they do, but lots of times they don't. And I know somebody who was over here getting ready to land at Fairfield, and the airplane's pulled out on the runway, the back taxi right in front of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we can use 85 here. There you go.
Thanks to the wind for giving me the assistance here.
Yep. Just level your wings up for a sec here. Take a quick look.
Nothing there.
Nothing's coming.
No one's coming.
And yeah, and we know the wind is pushing us this way, so that's it. Okay, so speed's looking good. Don't want to get any faster. Let's go ahead and reduce the power some. So put, yep, we're not going all the way down, but so we gotta control that speed, Mark. Because if we're too fast, we'll end up way down the runway. So we're just gonna fly. Let's fly right here, and just take me down the runway. Keep the nose straight, and don't let her drift. So you go ahead and add some power. Power back up. Yeah. So nose straight. See how crooked the nose is? Put the nose straight down the runway. Right rudder, right rudder, right rudder, right rudder. Whatever it takes to hold that nose straight. That's it. Power. There you go. That's it. Work on it. Right rudder, right rudder. Power. That's it. Yeah. All right. Let's climb a little bit here. Get away from those wires. Yeah, that's it. Nice and coordinated. Looking good. We're not clearing those wires by like hundreds of feet. Or that grain elevator.
Yeah, I know for sure.
About the same elevation as it.
That's kind of fun.
Yep.
Dealing with crosswind.
Yeah, but that's good practice for you.
Yeah, it is.
But you can see, you got to do what you got to do. And so I can't tell you exactly how much rudder to put in. I can't tell you exactly how much wing to put down. You just have to feel it, Mark. What we call seat of the pants.
Just got to practice it a little bit more.
Yep. Want to do one more of those?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Fairfield traffic, Cherokee 906 so Whiskey's turning a left crosswind, runway 18, Fairfield. So you can see how much I'm announcing.
Well, just because there's not a tower.
Yeah.
Really telling anybody.
Yep. And like I say, even though we haven't heard anything all the time we've been here, yeah, you can go downwind here. Even though we haven't heard anything all the time we've been here, somebody could fly in at any minute and not be saying anything.
Yep, no kidding.
Until we say something, so.
Just doing another touch and go here.
Whoa! Yeah, we can touch and go, or you can just fly down, you know.
Do another one of the...
Probably come back. One of those low approaches working a crosswind. Once you get that down, then we can take that right into the flare.
Uh-huh.
So maybe we'll do one more and land, and then we better head out of here.
Is this are we getting into a right base here?
No.
Left base?
Left base, yeah. Right. Airport's on our left side.
All right. Fairfield traffic, Cherokee 906-900 Whiskey is entering a left base for runway 18.
Okay, and so when you say that, and you say you're entering it, you want to go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people will say, you know, they're getting ready to turn left base, they'll say left base, runway 18, you look for them, and they're actually on a downwind. Like duck on it?
Like, eventually I'm going to, but maybe not right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright,
Let me wait. Quick look, because we're getting pushed.
Yeah, we're getting pushed along out here.
That's it. So your speed's looking good, Mark. That's really important.
We're holding pretty decent at 85 here.
Yep. I mean, speed is obviously critical.
Uh-huh.
So, that's it. As you pull your power a little bit, that's it. You need to
pull the power back just a wee bit.
Pull your power just a little bit. Don't let your speed come up too much. We're just going to do a low flyby here.
Yeah. So, right about in here?
Right about in here, yep.
Alright.
So, no straight, but power. Yeah, gotta add some power.
Gotta add a little bit of power.
Yep. That's it. So, see your nose is cocked just a little bit? So,
right rudder.
There you go.
Okay, I got it.
There you go.
I see.
Okay, let's straighten her out and we'll climb here. Full power. Yep, carbeat in. Not yet.
Not yet. We still want to engage climb.
Yeah, 74 if we can get it.
That's where we're at, right on there.
There we go. Clear those wires.
And clear the grain elevator. Now that is pretty sketchy though.
Yeah. Imagine coming in here at night and doing touch and goes.
Yeah.
So there's the answer to the question everybody asks. If you're going to do landings for currency at night, why do they have to be full stop? Because if you mess up and you land a little further down the runway on a runway like this that doesn't have a whole bunch of lights and stuff, you could find yourself taking off and not having enough runway to. So the FAA wants us to do a full stop and then kind of size up where we are, taxi back if we need to.
Should we say that we're
you can say
out of here?
Yeah.
Just like what do you say? Just
going to be departing to the
west,
to the east. So we came in headed 270, 280. So we're going to depart heading east.
Oh no, this is tuned to something else. Departing heading east.
Right.
Fairfield traffic, Cherokee 906-900 Whiskey is departing heading eastbound.
Okay. So now, if we want to go back to Great Falls, what can we do with this?
Can we tune this back to so that we get the 2 flag on there?
Exactly.
And then flag.
And center the needle?
And then center the needle. So we need a 1-7?
Not yet. No, you gotta center the needle first.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Now this is getting better.
Yep. Center that needle, and whatever it centers on.
Oh. What is that?
090 is east. So if you hit 090, that should take us to Great Falls. We're not very high yet, so there you go.
Like right about there.
Yeah, but it'll get us started.
11, 10, yeah, like 9 point high. That's actually where we're at right now. So.
Yep. And so this ring goes out 20 miles. This one here. Right? We're 23 miles. But the bottom of that ring is at 7,000 feet, and we're only at 5. So we're not even in Great Falls airspace, technically.
All right. Just wanted to do the climb check real quick.
No, good. So we're not quite in Great Falls airspace. So what do you say we tune the weather?
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that, because we're not talking to approach yet. Yep.
35, arrivals contact approach on 128.6, advise on initial
Throttle
contact
back
via
just a little bit.
Foxtrot.
There you go.
We got Foxtrot.
Great Falls Tower information, Foxtrot, 1953 Zulu, wind 090 at 6, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 24, dew point 7, altimeter 3002. Visual approach, runway 3 in use. Runway 1634, now runway 1735. Arrivals contact approach on 128.6, advise on initial contact via Foxtrot.
Foxtrot. Yeah.
So the 128.6.
Yeah.
And then we can.
Yeah.
LSP-4789, Great Falls approach, flighting 290, vector for visual approach to runway 3.
There you go. All right, so when you check in, Mark,
290 heading down to 10,000.
you can tell them roughly where
4789.
21 miles westbound from the VOR.
21 miles west of the VOR at 5,200 feet or something with information Foxtrot. Okay, so the other thing we could say is we're on the 275 radio from the VOR. So however you want to do it. You can tell them we're 20 miles west, or you can tell them we're 20 miles west on the 275 radio.
I'll just tell them 20 miles west from the VOR. With Great Falls approach, Cherokee 90690 Whiskey is 20 miles west of the VOR at 5,250 feet with information Foxtrot.
Cherokee 90690 Whiskey, Great Falls approach, roger.
Okay, so he should give us a squawk code here.
Cherokee 900 Whiskey, squawk 0167.
Squawk 0167, 900 Whiskey.
I'll let you do it.
That was 0167?
Yep, so go backwards. There you go. There you go. All right, shorter, just a shorter way around the barn. Yeah.
Cherokee 900 Whiskey, radar contact, 20 miles west of Great Falls Airport, flighting 120, vector for sequence, and maintain VFR.
Fly heading 120, and maintain VFR, 90 Whiskey.
Fly heading 120, maintain VFR, 90 Whiskey.
Water speed 4789, descend to maintain 6,000.
All right, so he's got Horizon.
6,000,
no, maybe that may be United, United Feet or water ski. Anyway, he's got us headed towards Scorbutte, so we'll have to climb a little bit here, Mark. You can. Good. Covering a whole bunch of stuff here.
Yeah. This is probably the most informative lesson that I've had so far.
Yeah. And when you get a chance, we get up here a little bit and level. We we can, so you don't normally want to change the fuel tank in a climb?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
4789, do you need another vector to the west for descent, or will you make that from there 15 miles?
We'll be able to make it.
Odyssey 4789, roger, Dad, the seal on site.
Be on site, RC 4789.
Odyssey 4789, clear visual approach, runway 3, enter right base, contact tower.
Right base, visual to runway 3 over to tower, RC 4789.
So, he's 15 miles out on a right base. Way out here somewhere. I don't see him. It's amazing on a day like today.
15 miles out.
Yeah.
On a right base. How high do we want to get up here?
This is probably good.
Alright.
We'll clear the butte here.
Do this, okay. And then you want me to switch the tanks?
Yeah.
Alright.
Cherokee 90 Whiskey, resume on navigation for left base to runway 3.
That?
Oh, navigation for left base, runway 3.
Oh, navigation base for runway 3, 90 Whiskey.
Alright, so we can go directly to the VOR now.
Alright, so...
Oh, we gotta do that. There you go. That's it. Yep, so... About... That's it, 085 heading or so. Good. Yeah, I guess that guy's on a right base for 3, so he's gonna be over there. I forgot we were using 3.
Nevertheless, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see him.
Yeah, I know it.
Alright. No.
He's a whole lot faster than we are, though. Probably doing 130 knots.
Yeah.
We're doing 80.
We're just now approaching 15 from the VOR, so...
Yep.
Still recording? Yeah. Oh, drifting off a little bit here.
Alright, and we are... I was going to say, not too far out, so we could do our before landing checks.
Alright, I'm just going to do this real fast. Before landing, gas, landing light, so landing light fuel pump. Undercarriage, mixture rich. That's pretty decent there, or move it in.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Do I want to move it in a little bit?
Move it in a little bit, yeah. There you go.
Alright. And fuel pump, mixture, seat belts.
Yep.
Everything is good.
Yeah, so remember that, galumps.
What's that?
Galumps.
Galumps?
Galumps, yeah. If you look down the left side here.
Oh, glumps.
Galumps, yeah. Galumps. Galumps. Alright. And now we're 12 miles out. And we've got, how much to lose? About 2,000 feet. So 2 times 4 is 8. So
At 8 miles out.
about 8 miles out. Anyway, we could start our descent. And you want to know what rate to descend at 8 miles out? You can look at your speed, or you can look at your airspeed. But we got ground speed here, which is more important. So 94, we could half that, so about 450 feet per minute, 500 feet per minute. In a small airplane, normally you don't want to go more than 500 feet per minute.
Okay.
Unless you have to.
gotta say, I was pretty impressed when we went out on that birthday flight.
Whiskey contact tower.
Oh yeah. Hey. The Whiskey contact tower.
Contacting tower, 90 Whiskey.
Parking, monitor ground.
And then
right turn, Alpha 3 to parking, we'll monitor ground wire ski 4789.
So that's tower, he's working ground as well, so that's the plane that was in front of us.
yeah,
So,
but what do we want to tell them based on what approach told us?
was setting up for left base or on an extended left base, runway 3.
Great Falls Tower, Cherokee 90690 Whiskey is setting up for left extended base.
Runway 3.
On runway 3.
Cherokee 9690 Whiskey, Great Falls Tower, runway 3, clear to land, wind 08011.
Clear to land on runway 3, 90 Whiskey.
080 at 11, so it's a 50-degree crosswind.
We can start descent here.
Great Falls Tower, 2333, ready 3.
Horizon 2333, Great Falls Tower, runway 3, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 3, runway heading, horizon 2333.
Cherokee 90 Whiskey, traffic, dash 8, departing prior to arrival.
Yes, we're looking for traffic.
Great Falls Tower, Cherokee 90690 Whiskey will be looking for that traffic.
90 Whiskey, roger, and caution wake turbulence.
Caution wake turbulence, 90 Whiskey.
So, yeah, if you want to bump you out here, and you can see it's a little easier in the bumps if we reduce the power a little. But no, you're good, Mark. You're good. We're a little ways out here, so we don't want to go below 4,700, which is only altitude is our friend. But we want to be down at traffic pattern as we fly into the pattern, so that we don't fly down on top of somebody.
Yeah.
Or they fly up into us. So if we come in at traffic pattern altitude, we should be.
Still can't really. Oh, never mind. I see that guy.
Yeah. Oh, you see him?
Yep.
Okay.
Great Falls Tower, Cherokee 90690 Whiskey. We have that traffic in sight.
90 Whiskey, roger.
I see him.
Horizon 2333, contact departure, have a great day.
Yeah. So if you keep on trucking here, 4,700, you can see the VOR way out there off our nose, that little white dot.
Yep. Got that.
So that's how you can find the field. I mean, if you're looking out here, it's like, where the heck is it? And just like going to Fairfield, knowing that it's 25.6 miles, and I can show you that in the airport facility directory. Feels like it's warming up as we descend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got some air. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I got plenty of air going.
Gauges all look good, so occasionally you want to look over here and
everything.
scan these guys. If there's an engine problem, lots of times you'll see it here before you have a problem. So that gives you some warning, you know, if you see the oil pressure down or something.
Yeah.
Hey, you need to get on the ground.
Let's see here. Need to get more cameras. I'm tired of having this one right in front of my face.
Yeah. You're the star of the show.
So are you.
Is it picking me up?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can hear, basically like the audio recorder hears everything that goes on in my headset.
Oh, yeah.
So, all the communications, and then the video can get this whole cabin, so.
Sure, yep.
I just wish I had another one so I can maybe put this one like up here or something so it's out of our view.
Yeah.
And then get one that I can put like somewhere right around in here to get the forward view, yeah. was a nice little V-tail Bonanza in the first hangar they walked through. Those are pretty nifty looking airplanes.
Yeah, I'm flying with a guy that owns that. I haven't seen him in a little while, though. I gotta give him a call.
Yeah.
We're just doing some instrument work.
Gotcha. Are we just going to go straight in on our final, basically?
Yeah, so if you kind of go to the VOR and turn, or you can even cut the corner a little bit and go in.
Yeah, I'll just go right over to the VOR.
Because the VOR is like 2.9 miles off the center of the airport.
Uh-huh.
So it's I remember now, about a mile, 0.6 of a mile off the approach end or something. I know that says 0.6, but
we could probably start doing our checks here.
Yep. So that's it. Hold your nose up just a little bit and lower down without losing altitude. There you go. Because we're still a little ways out here.
Uh-huh.
So the wind is last reported 08011.
Out of
yeah, and let's keep a little bit of power in there, Mark. That will put some air over the tail section.
Uh-huh.
So, and you can do that without increasing your airspeed a lot, but that'll give you better control. So
Okay.
it's kind of like, and I shouldn't say this to you, but it's kind of like taxiing with the brakes on.
Okay.
You know, you feel like you got a little more control rather than just let it roll. So keeping a little power in there, a little air moving over the tail. Well, so he's already cleared us to land on runway 3.
Yep.
So we got a crosswind off the right side, so see if you can set her up.
Off the right side?
Yep. Keep your nose down, keep your speed up until we get in there because it's a little bumpy. There you go.
Coming off our 45, headwind off of the 45 degrees.
Yep.
Alright.
That's it. Speed looks good.
Alright, wow.
Yep, just keep working it.
Great.
That's it. Got that nose nice and straight. Yep, and don't let it land. Don't get in a hurry. Don't let it land. Don't let it. Nose straight. Nose straight. There you go.
Ooh.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I didn't touch a thing. Not a rudder, not a aileron.
Just need to practice on crosswind.
Yep, so we can get off at Alpha 5.
Yeah, we'll do that.
They generally, so let's, a little bit of back pressure. That throws the weight back on the main wheels.
Uh-huh.
Then you can brake a little bit if you need, but...
brake it just a wee bit. Alright.
Yeah, you can go.
Now we're gonna...
I'm surprised.
90 Whiskey, contact ground point 7.
Contacting ground point 7, 90 Whiskey.
I'm surprised.
They didn't tell us to get off at Alpha 5.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll let us taxi all the way down if it's not too busy, like it's not today, but...
Yeah. Alright. What are we on right now?
20, that's approach.
Yeah, so, right there.
Yeah.
Great Falls Ground, Cherokee 90690 Whiskey is off of Alpha 5, request taxi to Holman.
Cherokee 90690 Whiskey, Great Falls Ground, taxi to Holman via Alpha.
Taxi to Holman via Alpha. Good day, sir.
There you go. So you can start right over here, Mark, if you want to.
Stand by, mixture, fuel.
Out a couple for a taxi.
Okay. Landing light off,
There you
fuel
go.
pump off,
There you go.
flaps out.
Good.
Everything looks nice.
Well, that was good, John.
Yeah.
That's it. And just like that, feet on the rudders, but not the brakes. Looking good. I'd like to fly one of those guys.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Can see nice little Montana on the tail.
Yeah.
You can see what you mean by having the aileron into the wind in this case.
Yeah.
Like with this cross.
Yeah, it helps a little. It helps like on a takeoff roll or landing. And as you land and slow down, because there's less air moving over the wings, we need to add a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And as we take off, because there's more air moving over the wings, we can increase the input. That's a water ski right there.
Uh-huh.
United. It's a contract feeder.
Are we just going out back with this one?
Yeah, I think we're just going out back.
Sounds good. I'll slow us down just a little bit here.
Yeah.
Cooking along.
Yep, I always pull the elevator back when we... But you could see when I pulled it back, it did kind of push the weight back on the main wheel. Yeah.
Got the citation, or no, that's Mercy Flight.
Yeah.
Mercy Flight out here.
I don't know if they're going out or not. Surprised nobody's out here either.
Let's see, can we get out in front of him?
I think we can go in front of him, come back around.
Yeah.
And we'll stay on that side of him, so just in case he fires up those engines. It's very unusual that they're pointed that way, but...
If we can fit in here between this truck.
Yep.
And it. Yeah, I think we'll clear that.
Yep, let's go just a little further over here. There you go.
Alright, and then